Celine Tam's story begins long before the bright lights of television stages or the roar of international audiences. Born on November 22, 2007, in Hong Kong, she grew up in a home where music was not just entertainment but a guiding force in everyday life. Her father, Dr. Steve Tam, was deeply invested in music education and believed strongly in nurturing artistic talent from an early age, while her mother, Z Minion, helped create a stable and encouraging environment where creativity could flourish naturally. Together, they shaped a household filled with encouragement, discipline, and a deep appreciation for artistic expression. From a remarkably young age, Celine displayed an unusual sensitivity to music. Family members often recall that she could memorize melodies after hearing them just a few times, and she seemed drawn to emotional songs even before she fully understood their meaning. One of the most defining early moments in her life came when she was only 3 years old. While riding in a car, she began singing "My Heart Will Go On," the iconic ballad by Celine Dion. Her pitch accuracy and emotional tone startled her father, who immediately realized that his daughter possessed something extraordinary. That moment did more than impress her family, it set the foundation for everything that followed. Her father became actively involved in developing her skills, gently guiding her through vocal exercises and introducing her to a wide range of musical styles. Yet, despite the structured training, Celine's natural passion was never forced. She genuinely loved singing, and that joy became the driving force behind her development. Even at this early stage, it was clear she was not simply imitating music. She was interpreting it in a deeply personal way that set her apart from other children her age. Growing up surrounded by music and guidance as Celine Tam continued to grow, her environment played a crucial role in shaping both her talent and her character. Her father's dedication to music education went beyond casual support. He actively created a structured path for her development. He eventually established a singing academy, not only to teach others but also to give Celine a professional yet nurturing space to refine her abilities. This balance between discipline and encouragement allowed her to develop strong technical foundations while still enjoying the process of learning. Her family's admiration for music legend Celine Dion even influenced her identity in a symbolic way. Celine and her younger sister were both named in honor of the Canadian superstar, reflecting just how deeply music was woven into their family culture. This connection wasn't just sentimental, it served as a constant reminder of the level of artistry they aspired to appreciate and understand. By the time she was old enough to perform publicly, Celine had already built a strong base of vocal control, emotional interpretation, and stage awareness. Unlike many children who discover performance later in life, she had already been gently introduced to audiences through small events and local competitions. Each performance helped her build confidence, even if the stages were modest compared to what she would later experience. Her upbringing was not without structure or expectations, but it was carefully balanced with emotional support. Her father ensured she was never overwhelmed by pressure, always prioritizing her happiness and well-being. This approach allowed Celine to grow into her talent naturally, without losing the sense of wonder and joy that first drew her to music. It was this foundation that ultimately prepared her for the global stage. First steps into competitions and early recognition. Before stepping onto international television, Celine Tam's early journey was shaped by participation in smaller singing competitions that helped her gain both experience and recognition. These events were essential stepping stones, giving her opportunities to perform in front of live audiences and receive feedback from judges who recognized her unusual vocal maturity. Even at a young age, she stood out not only for her voice but also for her ability to emotionally connect with the songs she performed. One of her early notable appearances came in children's singing contests, where she consistently impressed both audiences and organizers. She didn't simply sing the notes correctly, she interpreted songs in a way that felt far beyond her years. Her performances often carried emotional weight that surprised those watching, especially considering her age. This emotional depth became one of her defining traits as a performer. These competitions also helped Celine develop resilience. Like any young performer, she experienced moments of nervousness, minor setbacks, and the challenge of adapting to different stage environments. However, instead of discouraging her, These experiences strengthened her confidence. Each performance became a lesson, helping her refine her vocal technique and stage presence. During this phase, her family remained closely involved, offering guidance without overwhelming her. Her father, in particular, ensured that every competition served a purpose beyond winning. He focused on growth, discipline, and enjoyment rather than purely results. This mindset helped Celine maintain a healthy relationship with performance, preventing burnout and preserving her natural enthusiasm. Early television exposure and first international steps. Celine Tam's journey toward international recognition began with her first appearances on televised talent competitions. One of her earliest major experiences came when she auditioned for Britain's Got Talent in 2015. Although her time on the show was brief, it marked a significant milestone in her career. It was her first exposure to a global audience and gave her a glimpse of the scale and pressure associated with major televised performances. This experience, while short-lived, was incredibly valuable. It introduced her to professional production environments, high expectations, and the competitive nature of international talent shows. For a young performer, it was both exciting and challenging. She learned quickly that performing on such stages required not only vocal ability, but also mental strength and adaptability. Even though she did not advance far in that competition, the experience left a lasting impact. It helped her understand the level of preparation required to succeed on global platforms. Instead of discouraging her, it motivated her to improve further. She returned to training with renewed focus, working on vocal control, emotional delivery, and stage confidence. Her father continued to play a central role during this phase, helping her analyze performances and identify areas for improvement. At the same time, he ensured that she did not lose her love for singing. This balance between discipline and enjoyment remained a defining feature of her development. The breakthrough audition that changed everything. Celine Tam's audition for America's Got Talent in 2017 became the defining moment that transformed her from a promising young singer into an international sensation. At just 9 years old, she walked onto one of the world's most famous talent stages with a calm but determined presence. Sitting before judges Simon Cowell, Heidi Klum, Mel B, and Howie Mandel, she carried both nervousness and quiet confidence. For her audition song, she chose My Heart Will Go On, the same piece she had sung years earlier as a toddler. This choice was deeply symbolic, connecting her childhood beginnings to her present breakthrough moment. From the first note, the audience was captivated. Her voice carried clarity, emotional depth, and surprising control for someone so young. As she progressed through the song, the atmosphere in the room shifted noticeably. Conversations stopped, and attention focused entirely on her performance. The emotional delivery she brought to the stage created a powerful connection with everyone watching. It was not just a technically strong performance, it felt heartfelt and sincere. By the time she reached the final notes, the audience erupted into applause. The judges were visibly impressed, with praise highlighting both her vocal ability and emotional maturity. It was clear that she had delivered something memorable, something that would stay with viewers long after the episode aired. The golden buzzer moment and rising fame. Celine Tam's America's Got Talent journey reached a pivotal turning point when she received the golden buzzer from guest judge Laverne Cox. This moment not only secured her a place in the live shows but also elevated her status from contestant to global sensation almost instantly. As golden confetti fell around her, Celine stood in disbelief, overwhelmed by the magnitude of what had just happened. The golden buzzer is one of the most prestigious moments in the competition, and receiving it placed Celine among a select group of performers whose auditions left a lasting impact on the judges. The emotional reaction from the audience and her family made the moment even more powerful. Tears, applause, and celebration filled the stage as her performance was recognized on a massive scale. Her audition video quickly spread across social media platforms, gaining millions of views within days. People from around the world were drawn to her voice, her innocence, and the emotional sincerity she brought to her performance. She was no longer just a contestant from Hong Kong, she had become a global name overnight. However, this sudden rise in fame also introduced new pressures. With increased visibility came higher expectations, media attention, and the challenge of maintaining consistency under public scrutiny. Despite this, Celine remained grounded, largely due to the strong support system provided by her family. Semifinals, performance, and artistic growth under pressure. As Celine advanced to the semifinals of America's Got Talent, she faced one of the most challenging phases of her journey. The competition had intensified, and each performer was expected to deliver their best under immense pressure. Celine initially considered performing How Am I Supposed to Live Without You, but later made a strategic decision to switch to Disney's How Far I'll Go. This change reflected her desire to connect more deeply with her personal journey and showcase versatility. The song's themes of exploration, courage, and self-discovery resonated strongly with her own experience as a young artist navigating fame and growth. On stage, Celine delivered a polished and emotionally engaging performance. Her voice carried both strength and innocence, capturing the essence of the song's message. The visual presentation, combined with her vocal delivery, created a memorable moment that earned her a standing ovation from the audience. The judges responded with a mix of praise and critique, reflecting the competitive nature of the show. While some admired her growth and emotional interpretation, others questioned aspects of her song choice and delivery. Despite differing opinions, it was clear that Celine had matured significantly as a performer. Mixed judgments and the challenge of elimination. Celine Tam's semi-final performance sparked a range of reactions from the judges, highlighting the subjective nature of talent competitions. Simon Cowell praised her improvement and emotional connection to the song, noting her growing confidence on stage. Heidi Klum and Howie Mandel also expressed strong support, emphasizing her natural talent and charm. However, Mel B offered a more critical perspective, suggesting that the performance leaned too much toward theatrical presentation rather than showcasing vocal depth. Her comments created tension in the audience, with some viewers reacting strongly in defense of Celine's performance. This contrast in opinions underscored one of the defining realities of America's Got Talent. Even exceptional performers can face divided feedback. Despite her strong showing, Celine ultimately did not advance to the finals, a result that surprised many fans who had followed her journey closely. The elimination was a difficult moment, especially considering the momentum she had built throughout the competition. However, it also became an important learning experience. It taught her that success in the entertainment industry is not always linear, and that setbacks are part of artistic growth. Life after AGT and continued musical development after America's Got Talent, Celine Tam continued her musical journey with renewed determination. Although she was no longer competing on the show, her exposure had opened doors to new performances, collaborations, and public appearances. She began performing at events and concerts, further refining her stage presence and vocal abilities. One of the notable aspects of her post-AGT journey was her collaboration with other young talents, including performances that highlighted vocal harmony and emotional storytelling. These collaborations allowed her to explore different musical dynamics and expand her artistic range. Despite growing fame, Celine remained grounded due to her family's continued involvement in her career. Her father maintained a guiding role, ensuring she balanced professional growth with personal development. Education, rest, and emotional well-being remained priorities alongside her musical commitments. Social media also became an important platform for her. Through online updates, she was able to connect directly with fans, sharing glimpses of her performances, rehearsals, and daily life. This connection helped her maintain a loyal global audience that continued to support her journey beyond television. International performances and global recognition. In 2019, Celine Tam returned to the global stage through special international talent showcases that brought together performers from various Got Talent franchises. These events gave her another opportunity to perform for a worldwide audience and demonstrate how much she had grown since her AGT debut. Her performances during this period were widely appreciated, showcasing improved vocal control, emotional depth, and stage confidence. While she did not win the competition, her participation reaffirmed her status as a respected young talent in the global entertainment industry. These appearances also helped her reach new audiences beyond her initial fan base. Viewers from different countries discovered her talent and followed her continued journey. Her ability to consistently deliver emotionally engaging performances became one of her strongest qualities. In addition to live performances, Celine became more active online, using social media platforms to engage with fans. She shared updates, behind-the-scenes moments, and personal reflections on her musical journey. This digital presence allowed her to build a more personal connection with her audience. Digital presence, legacy, and continuing journey. As Celine Tam continued to grow as an artist, her presence on social media became an essential part of her career. Platforms like Facebook allowed her to share her journey directly with fans, offering insights into rehearsals, performances, and personal milestones. This digital engagement helped maintain her relevance and strengthened her global fan base. Her journey represents more than just a child prodigy story. It reflects the challenges and realities of growing up in the public eye while pursuing a demanding artistic career. From early childhood performances to international television stages, Celine's path has been shaped by both opportunity